Okay, that's better. I think I fixed it. I think we're all good now. I think we're all good now. Boo, boo, boo. We'll see if folks can hear me. Sorry, that was my fault. Let's make sure here. Let's make sure here. Test 1 2 1 2 test 1 2. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Hey, who do we got here? We have Sonic and Madison G and Melissa McQueen and Sarah Joy modding. Winter Night, Nan B, Jade Angel, Melissa McQueen, Alex Staines, Gigi, Apocalypse, Renee DeVrind, Winter Night, Jeff Hall, Libu Lula, Arizona Jumper, Nick Billings, Deborah Balke, Apocalypse, meaningful acronym. Mark Helton's moderating. Thank you, Miss Sal. Yeah, there's a setting I have to turn on so I can see your comments faster, and I didn't turn it on, and I can't change it. For some reason, it doesn't let me change it once the broadcast starts. So once in a while, I forget to do it, and I have to restart the stream. It's called latency setting. Zubaida is there. Kimberly Barr, Louise, Pantafelder, Jonathan Bailey, Hetty Seilovitz, Ellen G, Madison G, Miss Sal, Gone with the Gale, Angie Galehow, Gabby, Mikey, Meth God, Jade Angel, JJ Man, Always in the Rain. Always Chaz in the Rain? Nuri Chiri, Emma Sykes, Clay Sells, Brandon Johnson, Barry Weil, Sue Baker. There's probably people who, Sharon Heberling, there's probably people who never, yeah, Gone with Gale says, I'm taking the cold to with me here. Yeah, I moved to Orlando and it gets cold. Just going to be the coldest winter ever because I moved here. Joe Ogden, Tuesday, darling. Yeah, maybe some new people in the chat because this is earlier than we normally do. This is early. Ron Elrod. Is that Hungry Howie's Pizza? Ron Elrod says, you are on at Hungry Howie's Pizza in Steinhatchee. Do they have me on the TV, Ron? Can you take a picture and send it to my Twitter, at Lookner? Let me know if you do. I'll put it on the air. Peppa Chicken, Darren Markley, Thomas Ryan, Pippi Long, Shaft ZX, Bugsy's Media is in the high desert in SoCal. CRT. No, Whisper Gaming, the cold is bad. Quiana Capri, Miss Sal is in London. Mad Dog, dinner's ready. Kelly is kind says you're on my TV. Oh, we're going to update you on the place. Yeah, Nick, I'll talk briefly about last night too. Apocalypse. Ooh, I might have to give out these P.O. box tonight too. Marcus Rice. Yeah, we have all kinds of updates to give you here. We haven't had an update in a couple days. Gina is watching from California. I hear crickets. Mad Dog. Hannikin says Steve is on my TV. Shaft was watching yesterday's stream on PS5. Truth Seeker, I wish it was 80 degrees here. Nick is watching in NYC. Thomas Ryan, Dennis St. Amour, Off My Lawn, Miss Sal. Emma is watching in the UK. Pantafelder in Europe. DJ Larod in Minneapolis. And thanks to our moderators, too. We got Sarah Joy and Mark Helton modding. Left-handed says it's freezing out. It is cold here. It's like 50. I think it's 50 in Orlando weather check. Orlando weather check. 51. It's 51. It's better than other places. I hear Cricket says my automatic resolution for the stream is 1080 tonight. Nice. So, I'm supposed to get down to 40 tonight. This isn't too bad. Thursday, Friday, 72, 73. Saturday, 70. Wait, what? I didn't see. I think this is weird. Why is there I haven't read this. My weather app says something different than this. Hang on. How about my phone? Oh, this is the same as my phone. That's new. See, this has all gone up. A couple days ago, this was not this high. There was no 81 on Sunday and no 79 on Saturday. This would be amazing. That's new. It wasn't that high before. If it stays like this, I'm going to be quite happy. Just need to get past Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. See, now that I'm used to 50 from today, it'll feel so warm this weekend. That'd be amazing. Look at that. Low 61 and 63? Oh my gosh. What's the 10-day forecast? This stream is all just now me looking at Orlando weather. It's not too bad. See, end of the week, 79, 81, then 69, 68 on Monday, Tuesday, next week. 73. You can't really complain about that. That's like normal for this time of year. 73, 74, 75 high. That's normal. That's Orlando. What's the special weather statement from Weather Channel? Cold temperatures and frost expected tonight into Wednesday morning in Orange County, where Orlando is. Mid to upper 30s tonight. Wow. How about that? Persons with cold-sensitive plants may need to cover or bring them indoors, along with ensuring small pets not used to the colder temperatures are adequately cared for. I'm excited for this weekend. Wow, I can't believe it. 79 and 81? That'd be incredible. I hope that's legit. Do I ever get to go outside and enjoy the weather? I can go take a walk. I walked and got some food today, so I was outside today. It was cooler today, though. It was like 55. Hey, it's the mate. Lucky says, it's going up to 66 in a couple days in Georgia, so that's probably right about Orlando. All right. Let's get into some updates. Let's talk about updates. Does that sound like a good plan? Where am I here? Hold on a second. Hang on. Okay. Not cupcakes. I'm glad you enjoyed the coverage last night. So we're on a little earlier, right? This is the earliest we've come on in a while. I had to wake up earlier than I wanted to today. So we might I'm hopefully getting to the point where I don't have to do all this moving related stuff during the day. The lighting, the camera's acting weird. See how bright I am? I have to turn down the brightness. Normally it's not like this. I don't know what happened. Adjust the settings. It's kind of messing up. That's better. But wow, see that I lean back. It's like changing the lighting. Maybe I need to turn off auto white balance and then balance it myself. That's what I need to do, I think. Let's try that. I don't know if this is going to work. If I do that, now if I do this, no, it's still doing it. It's this weird thing with the lighting. The camera's in this position where I move like 6 inches and it changes the lighting. I don't know what's going on here now. I gotta fix this. I gotta manually do all this. What a mess. It's acting so weird. I normally don't have this problem at all. I mean, I'll go with that for now. GLG says too much contrast between you and background. You know, normally I don't wear black. It might be because I'm wearing black. Maybe if I do this. If I do this, it might help. See, this is my Florida shirt. Maybe I might have been the black or something. It's weird. It normally doesn't start altering like that all the time. No, I don't have the ring light on. Yeah, I'm looking kind of orange at the moment. I think I need to brighten myself up a little bit. I'm sorry it looks kind of weird. Okay, anyways. Oh, Texas Legends fan Brian ordered the colored lights that I have. Yeah, I really like them. I hope you like them. They're fun. Mark says the Gators are playing Bama next week. Okay, anyways. We're on earlier than... No, I don't use makeup. We're on earlier than we normally are. We would be. But what's happened is there's been so much to do here. I keep having to do stuff during the day. Like, it's been frequently the case that I have some kind of like maintenance-related thing or errand to run during the day, and then I do that for a few hours, and then I'm hungry and I have to eat, and like there goes the entire most of the middle of the day. And by the time I get to stream on this, it's like late. So I'm hoping we're done with the maintenance stuff in my apartment. I'm not sure. The maintenance had to come over a bit early today to take care of my heater. I have heat. Update, I have heat. I have heat in here. Boy, the camera's still acting really weird. I think it's the black. I think it's this black. I'm going to put my blue... Let me put my blue sweater on. I think it's the black. I really think the black is messing things up. Let me put my blue fleece on. Hang on. Just misbehaving. Kick up the brightness a little bit. too bright. Try it like that. I don't know. Still a bit odd looking. Everything's odd. Now I'm too pale. Again, I normally never have these issues. Let me do this. Restore defaults. Defaults. So odd. It's behaving so strangely tonight. I have to close my camera program. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Look at that. It's so weird. The strange thing is that like nothing's any different than it normally is. Normally, I never have any of these issues, and the setup is it's like the exact same. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, there's a little blue on the wall here. There's blue. There's both blue and pink, and they're kind of mixing in with each other. They combine. Yes, Brandon Johnson says, breaking news, Steve has heat. So, yes, the heat works. The heat works on, it is now December 8th. So 18 days after I moved in. Oh, the Stein isn't here. Joe says the Stein isn't here. Joe is right. There, now it's there. So I have heat now. 18 days after I moved in, I have heat. So that's good. Finally. So they fixed that. That was a whole thing. The maintenance people were great, but that was a whole thing. And like they kept having to come over early in the day. So, and then today they also fixed the washer. You know, the washer had like an inch of water inside the seal, inside the rubber seal. And what they said is, one of you guys said this, they said the seal is supposed to drain out, and there are holes in the seal, and the holes get clogged, and when the holes get clogged, the water can't drain out. So they basically unclogged the holes in the seal. Oops, siren. So and so that was the washer was just another thing. That was just another thing where the person who was living here before didn't take care of anything and didn't report anything broken. And so that was just another thing that they let go to crap. But now it's fixed. So that's good. Yeah, I think the siren is literally there was like a fire engine like right outside. That's why it's so loud. We don't get many sirens here actually. So the washer's fixed. I have heat. Oh, another thing that came up last night. Yeah, Linda Belk, who's modding, thank you. Linda says, whoever lives there next will have the perfect apartment. I benefit the apartment for the next person because everything will be fixed. Another thing I had noticed that's wrong with this place that the previous tenant didn't fix was, since I moved in, I keep hearing banging in the bathroom when the toilet seat falls down. And I finally figured out the toilet seat has something wrong with it, which is you put up the toilet seat and then it just falls down. It kept falling down, like it wouldn't stay up. And like, again, person who lived here before me never fixed it. So they fixed that today too. They adjusted the toilet seat. But it's been so. I think in terms of volume too low. Freedom, you better turn up. The volume is fine. You better turn up your broadcast. I think your volume is too low. I think people can hear me fine. I can hear myself fine. I just listen to the stream. I think at this point, we might be at the point where there's nothing currently inside the apartment for them to fix. Please do not specifically talk about locations of where I live or where I am. Come on, it's not hard. Major one-on-one says, might as well rebuild the entire apartment. There's no water spots on my ceiling. You must be confusing me with a different podcast or a different broadcast. The sound drop for a second. The sound can drop if I'm talking and not facing the microphone, because the microphone's a directional mic. Okay, so hang on one sec. So I'm hoping at the very least that there's nothing else soon for them to fix in the apartment, because that kind of like messes with the whole day. I love that they've been great about coming over and fixing stuff, but it's just I have to be here, and it's like it messes with my schedule and all that. So that's one thing. Hopefully at least the stuff inside the apartment is fixed for now. It's taken a while. It's taken 2.5 weeks. Okay. Now, also, I did yesterday I got my car registered in Florida. Now, it turns out if you register your car in Florida, you must transfer the title. At least in Orange County. I had no choice. I had to give them my Georgia title, and they will send me a Florida title. There is no choice. You have to do it that way. We had a question about whether you need to do that. The answer is in Orange County, Florida, yes. You must change your title to a Florida title. So I did that. And it was, I think the total cost, the big cost when you move to another state, I think, well, Florida it's like this. I think other states, I think Georgia was like this too. There's a big initial cost of re-registering. It's not as much every year. But I had to end up paying, people warned me about this. I think my bill for registering the car was like $415, which I had been warned about $415. And then it was like $80 to do my license. So it was like $500 to change my car registration and license, which people had warned me about. So it wasn't surprising. But at least it's done. That's done. I got my Florida license plate. I got my Florida plate. Now, my Florida plate, they say to you, do you want one of the special plates? And it's like, I'm not going to pay extra for a special plate. So I just took the normal Florida plate. But I didn't know what it was going to be. I was worried. I was kind of like, I wanted it to be something Florida-y on my plate. But I didn't know, does the standard plate these days, is just it all white with no decoration, no Florida decoration? But it worked. Yes, the car gets registered for like, I think it's a year and a half. Basically, they give you an extra year of registration, so I don't have to register. I don't have to renew next year. I have to renew in 2022 if I'm still here. Agenda free plates. Let me show you the plate I got. I'll see if there's an example of it online. But I think there's like an orange in the state of Florida. Yeah, this is the one I have. The sample one. Let me show you. Oops, hang on. I need to move this over here. That's it. That's the one I got. It's cool because if I remember right, I think this is the one I have. If not, it's a lot like this. Because you have this... So even though I didn't pay extra, I got the outline of the state in the oranges. That's nice, right? So I'm glad it worked out well. I was worried that my license plate wouldn't be Florida E because I got the free one. But it's plenty Florida E. Hey, thanks, by the way, to Aravic Sonder. I love Star Wars. I never really got into Star Trek, but I'm sure it's great. I just never, for whatever reason, have really gotten into it. Probably should watch more Star Treks, actually. Thank you, Aravic. Thank you also, Harold Lawson. No, Harold Lawson, I looked into Georgia, voting in Georgia. So my understanding about Georgia election is, I looked it up, and I lived in Fulton County. And in Fulton County, it might be this way for all of Georgia, but you can only vote in an election in Fulton County, I think you have 30 days. Like, if you lived there within 30 days of the election, you can vote in the election. But I moved away from Fulton County more than 30 days. Once you're not living there for 30 days, you can't vote in the day 30 days before the date of the election. The election itself is like January 4th. So my reading of the regulations is that which makes sense to me, is that I am not allowed to vote in the Georgia election. I did look it up, but I believe what happens is once you don't live in Fulton County for 30 days, you are no longer registered to vote, and you must be registered as of the day of the election, which is like January 4th. So that's my understanding, which makes sense. Oh, thank you, Harold Lawson. Yeah, Harold. That's I meant that I was talking about the Senate races. Thank you, Harold. Yeah. So I don't. My understanding is that I'm not allowed to vote, which makes sense because I moved out of there in late November. But I did look it up. Brandon says the license plate looks cool. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Evalis says that's what it's always been. GLG, there was no emissions check requirement for me to get registered. I don't even know if they have them in Florida. They have them in Georgia, but I don't know. I didn't have to do it. Montpelier says you are now a Florida resident and you're on a Florida list that got done when you did your license. I did register to vote when I did my license. Gone with the Gale says there's no inspections of any sort in Florida. Meaningful acronyms, so they don't even look at your vehicle. They're supposed to verify your mileage, your odometer, and your VIN number. But when we went out to my car to do that, The person just said, "Tell me your mileage." They didn't even look at my odometer, but they did look at the VIN number. They personally looked at the VIN number. Evala said they used to have some sort of emissions requirement and they stopped in the late 90s. Winter Night wishes that they had an orange. Did I surrender Georgia plate? No, they gave me the Georgia plate back and I have it here. Last time I moved from Alabama to Georgia, and I remember looking up and trying to figure out, do I need to return the plate? I also have to figure out, like, I haven't looked this up. Do I have to contact the DMV in Georgia and tell them I moved? I think in theory, once I register in another state, they're supposed to contact the original state. So I don't get like lots of bills from Georgia DMV. I think that I got to check that up. I've been meaning to do that. I just forgot. Well, I mean, I only did this yesterday. People are saying no. No, you don't have to return the plate. The reason I bring up contacting the DMV is years ago, I moved from, I think it was California to New York. And when I was in New York, I kept getting... Was it this? There was one time I moved where the old DMV kept sending me bills. And I had the hardest time conveying to them that I no longer lived there and the car was no longer registered there. My guess is you don't have to send them back your plate. I've never really heard of such a thing. I'll look it up, though. I will look it up. Cover Me says, I know someone who makes guitars using old license plates. Hey, thanks, Harold Lawson. Thank you, Harold. Harold says, have you met the legendary Florida Man yet? I am Florida Man. I'm now Florida Man. Karen says, when you leave Florida, you need to send plates back or they'll find you. Fine you. Not find you, fine you. I'll have to look it up. Ultimately, I'll have to look it up. I wonder if I can look it up now. If I say Georgia Ooh, look. I can do this while we're on the air. Cancellation and reinstatement of registration, Georgia. No, I don't need to cancel registration because whatever, I'm not going to renew it. I don't think that this is not what they're talking about. Yeah, anyways, I'm not going to. My experience looking up this question is that it's whenever I move, it's never easy to find this information. So I'll do that later. Some night before bed, I'll put in a little time and research it. Okay, so Not Cupcake says you should have kept one plate from every state you lived in. That would be it would have been good actually if I had thought of it. I would like have I can make like a nice wall thing out of it. It's me. Emily has many old plates. This shirt, Allison, was sent to me. I think Off My Lawn. I forget who sent this to me. Off My Lawn, somebody else. See, Skinny Survivor says your Georgia DMV record will be invalidated since you registered the car in Florida. The systems are connected. That's what I thought that, but I want to make sure. Okay. That would have been a good backdrop, the license plates. I have lived in Massachusetts, New York, California, Missouri, Alabama, and Georgia. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, so as I mentioned, the heat is fixed. The washer is fixed. The toilet seat is fixed. So I think, hopefully, I've finally gotten to the point where all the stuff in the unit is fixed. Now we have to discuss the elevator situation. Let's discuss the elevator situation. I can give you an elevator update. And also, in addition to the things being fixed in the apartment, I think I've almost done all the errands I need to do. Almost. The one errand I still kind of have to do is, I'll discuss this after the elevators, but I think I had tried bricks for the door, for the balcony door, and they're kind of working, but I think I'll need to go grab like a half concrete block. Because sometimes it does get, for when it gets really windy, it's good to just have a concrete block, like a half of one. They're heavy. A half a concrete block is 20 pounds. I think each brick is like 6 pounds. A half concrete block is about 20 pounds. But I'm using 3 bricks right now. It's weird. Bricks and concrete blocks are so cheap. The bricks were 65, 70 cents. A half concrete block, if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, is like $1.25. I'll show you. It's so cheap. It's amazing. Here, look. This is the one. It's $1.26. This is $1.26. How is this only $1.26? That's just incredible. Think about like an apple. Like a decent apple can cost more than a concrete block. Oh, you can't even see it. Trust me, it says $1.26. $1.26. That's stunning to me. I can't believe they're so cheap. Yeah, that's 8 inches high. It's 8 inches high. Oh, thank you, Sonic. Sonic gave to the Half Block Fund. Oh, $2.52. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you. I think I'm going to buy 2 of them. They're heavy, though. It's me, Emily says, because most nobody has a use for just a few. They need hundreds. Nick says, should have got that to start with. Well, Nick, the point was to go with something as light as possible. So I wanted to try something lighter first and then work my way up. So that's what I'm doing. Pobrang is watching. Newbie. Hey, Chris Lund. Oh, no problem, Chris. Chris says, hi, Florida man. Helena, I need blocks for the balcony door because I like to have the balcony door cracked open to let air in, but I don't want it all the way open, and I don't want it swinging back and forth. So tonight's a perfect example. The bricks are working tonight. The bricks are doing their job tonight. So it's cold tonight. It's cold outside, 50. And I love having the door open to get air in here, but it's only open about this much. Why is it only open this much? Because I do have the 3 bricks at the base of the door, keeping it from blowing open. So the bricks are doing their job. They're literally doing their job right now. However, when it gets too windy, they don't. It can actually move 3 bricks. Also, it's just like I do feel. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like having one thing will be simpler. Now, what I wish they had. I have looked over and over again for this. They're just. The problem is the balcony door rests 6 inches above the ground because you have to step down onto the balcony. That's where all the problems are. If it was a normal door, you just get a rubber door wedge, and that takes care of that. But I can't because there's a 6-inch clearance between the balcony and the ground, between the balcony and the door. And they just don't make things to do this job. You know, like what they need to make is a 8-inch, this is 8 inches tall. They need to make an 8-inch tall doorstop. They don't do this. I have looked and looked and looked. If you look like on Amazon, you see people who have the same problem. They say, I tried this for my door and it doesn't work, or it's not high enough. Like there's a great need for some kind of like a door wedge that's like 8 inches tall. And no one makes it. Chris says, I stick my shoe under mine, but 6 inches may be too much. Yeah, I actually have door stops here, but they don't, and they're sizable door stops, but 6 inches is high. So this is the problem. I'd love to have something with a handle on it that I didn't have to bend down all the time. But again, it's got to be pretty weighty. As I said, I can have 3 bricks. Now, the 3 bricks have to be standing up. They can't be laying down because if they lay down, they're not going to be inches high. You can put one on top of the other. But anyways, I put 3 bricks standing up like vertically next to each other, which is pretty heavy. When it's windy, it can just push the door and push them. So you're not going to get away with, something's not going to work unless it's like pretty darn heavy, or you really can wedge it under there. Because it's a door. If there's strong wind, a wind's going to put a lot of force on a door to open. A long block of wood. Yeah, in theory, if I could cut a piece of wood, I guess. That's true. I'd have to have somebody cut a piece of wood. But it would have to, like, you know, with rubber, you can like really jam a rubber wedge under a door. It's kind of hard to do that with a block of wood. I guess you could, but I'm worried that like the block of wood wouldn't actually jam in there. It would kind of just, it would still just push the wood away. Amber says the 6-inch drop complicates things. Sounds like the block will be perfect. Well, the problem with this is that it's so heavy, but it's heavy. This is heavy. It's 20 pounds, but it will be high enough. That ain't going to move, and that's the right height. So I think I might have to just get a couple of those. Yeah, those dog door dinners ready, the door stoppers where they have a big handle and they have a weight at the bottom, they tend to be not high enough, and I don't think they'll really hold the door. Yeah, Nick says just get 2 of those half concrete blocks for each side of the door, and then it's done. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to buy 2 of these, and then it is. I think I'm going to keep 1 brick, because in case I want it, like if it's raining, I might want to wedge the door open a little bit, and that's like that will be good with 1 brick. Yeah, this is heavy though. It's really heavy. I mean, maybe I'll go to Lowe's or Home Depot and pick one of these up and be like, oh my gosh, this is too heavy. No, there's nothing to tie this door to right now. Am I going to I should leave a review for the block. Well, depending on which one I get, maybe I will. $1.26. Thank you, Winter Night. Winter Night said your other block. Thank you, Winter Night. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the blocks. Linda says get to and build muscles. But look, I will again. The bricks are working right now. They are working. I'll take a picture of the door and then show you. I'll do it this way. I'll take a picture of the door. Hold on. Okay, I took a picture. Give me 1 second. Now I'll be able to show you. I'll show you the picture I just took of the door. I have to wait for it to load. Hang on. Remind me to tell you about my poke bowl today. I had a poke bowl. I had never had a poke bowl. It was great, a poke bowl. Okay, breaking news. Breaking news. Here's the picture of the door. Here it is. Are you ready? Oh, I tried a water jug just for the heck of it because I had an empty canister of water, what is it? A gallon, I think. Didn't work. Door pushed it right away. I don't think there's enough friction between the plastic bottle and the ground. Okay, here we go. Hang on. That's it. There it is. There it is. So what you can see, you're actually seeing the brick. That is one of the bricks. See? That's one of the bricks. It's kind of hard to make out, but there actually is a 6-inch distance. It's 6 inches between. I know it doesn't look it. It's just because of the way I took the photo. The photo is kind of like a weird angle, but there's 6 inches between. Well, I should write it. Let me use my Epic pen. I'll illustrate it. Here, look. Here's what I'll do. See, that's 6 inches right there. Why is that thing there? So that's why I can't put a doorstop under there. Maybe it was a half gallon. Was it a half gallon? I can't remember. Half gallon. A gallon is 3.78 liters, right? I probably used a half gallon of water. Or was it a gallon? Hold on. It was a gallon. No, it was a gallon. It was a gallon of water. Gallon of water didn't work. No, it's not that it's open 6 inches. The 6 inches is this way. 6 inches is from bottom to top. There you go. Alibaba says plastic would slide easy on that concrete part. Jan says a gallon would weigh like 7.5 pounds. Well, each brick weighs about 5.5 pounds, and sometimes I need 3 of them. And even 3 bricks, you can actually see the bricks. You can see them. See, there's 1, 2, 3. You can make there's one. They're all in a line. They're standing up. They're standing up. 1, 2, 3. Oops. One, 2, 3. So, this is the situation. Oh, I just have to. Sorry, I was just doing a quick news check. I had to retweet something. Oh yeah, Sue Baker. If I want to use the balcony, I have to move the bricks. I would just grab the bricks and move them aside. I can't just walk out to the balcony right now. I have to move the bricks. Stephanie says you can use a dumbbell. Yeah, I mean, look, if there are certain weights I could use. You know, weights have handles. They make those weights with handles, but I probably would need a pretty big one to be 6 inches high. Let's look that up. Like these, kettlebells. It's expensive too. Kettle weights with handles. I don't even know that would be you'd need the actual weight part. You'd need the weight part to be 6 inches high. What are the dimensions? It doesn't even say the dimensions. Oh, this is a set. This is a set. So, I guess. I don't even know. Maybe it's not a set. No, I guess it's not a set. I don't even know. But once you get about 20 pounds, then it's heavier than the concrete block. Why do I want something heavier than the half concrete block? Howard Martinez says Lookner is available in Florida for a personalized license plate. If I had infinite funds, maybe I'd get that. Okay. Anyways. Hey, thanks to Sue Baker and Mark Helton and Freckles, who are all moderating right now. Thank you. And Sarah Joy. Okay, so anyways, there'll be more updates on the situation with the balcony door. But right now, the bricks are working okay. The 3 bricks, which cost $2 combined, are working fine. They're doing their job tonight. The door is cracked open, but not all the way open. Yeah, the concrete block will be heavy to move. Yes, the reason to have the concrete block is if it's super windy. If it's super windy, you need something that heavy to keep the door from opening. None of this is ideal. Maybe one day I'll find a big, like what I would do, the thing I would do is if I knew how to do it, I would make a thing where basically you need to put concrete in a pail. You need to put like concrete in a pail and then put a stick on it and have the stick fastened to the concrete. That way you could lift it up. You don't have to bend over. It would help you move it, but it would still be weighty. You see what I'm saying? That would be ideal. They don't really make that. I can't go buy that somewhere. If someone wants to make me a pail of concrete with a stick in it, that'd be amazing. That's what I need. Pail of concrete with a stick. Darren says, ask somebody at Home Depot if they know some way to solve your problem. I should ask somebody at Home Depot. Maybe they have something there. I don't know. I don't know what it would be. I should ask somebody at Home Depot, though. Ask Dale at Home Depot, as April said. Yeah, good idea. Fill a gallon jug with sand. Gravity Bite says fill a gallon jug with sand. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if that'll be heavy enough. Fiat Lux was watching from Sweden. I think they meant Sweden. I like Sweden. Linda says the stick would shift. Would the stick shift if the concrete was dry? No, I'm not pouring any concrete myself. No, thank you. Kelly is kind says cinder blocks make me nervous. Having a brick makes me nervous, but it's working. All right, well, I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you guys updated. Look, on the positive side, it's working tonight. On the positive side, I do have my door cracked open about a foot tonight, and it's not blowing open further, and that's literally because I have those bricks there. So the bricks are doing their jobs. Dilrod, be nice. Bag of rice? I'm going to leave a bag of rice outside. What happens when it rains? Then I have rice on my. Then I have wet rice on my balcony. I think somebody's talking about a thing you put in a door. Maybe there's something I can put in like the hinge of the door. Is there a thing like that where you can put in the hinge of the door and it keeps it from moving both ways? You have to put one on each side of the door. I don't know. No, the windows don't open. Hang on a second here. Oops. Hang on. What is this? Angie says you could do this. I do in home childcare and use it so kids don't pinch fingers. It keeps door from closing completely. Well, yeah, Angie sent me a link to something which you put in the hinge to keep the hinge from closing. But Angie, the problem I'm having is not that the door is closing, that the door is opening, and I'm trying to keep it from opening farther. It looks like the thing you sent me, it's like a pinch guard. You stick it in the hinge, the door can't close. But my problem is that the door blows open. So I guess you'd have to have like a big thing to I don't know that you'd have. It's one thing to put a little thing. I see what this thing is, but I don't think that's going to solve the problem of the door going open. Thank you, Angie, though. Now, every time somebody sends me something, it doesn't work. Someone just sent me a lock? Why do I need a lock on the door? Oh, I see. Joe sent me that. No, Joe, the thing you sent me is like a chain. It's a chain. But I see what you're saying. You're saying, could you attach it? No, like I see what you're saying, Joe. You're saying, like, could you attach like a chain lock where if I wanted to, I could attach the door. So I'm trying to do it without installing anything. Like, I don't want to have to like drill any holes in the door. It's, I don't know where I'd either have to drill through glass or metal. So I don't think I'm going to be drilling any holes in this door. I think they would not allow me to do that, and I can't do it anyway. So probably no. Yeah, Joe just posted about that. She said, how about a chain privacy side lock? Put part on front, part on door. Yeah, the problem is that I can't drill into this door. They'll charge me for a new door. So, and I wouldn't know how to do it anyway, but I can't drill into the door. It's an interesting idea though, Joe. Joe was suggesting something like this. Right? So when you wanted to, you could attach the door by the chain so it would only open so far. But then you'd have to drill holes in the door. Thank you, Joe Ogden. I appreciate that. It's an interesting idea. It's a creative idea. But I don't think it'll work for me. But still an interesting idea. Too many windows open now. Confusing myself. Thank you, Joe. No, I have a cord. Darren asked what a bungee cord. No, there's nowhere to tie it to. Doesn't work. Anyways, all right, let's move on. We could sit here and talk about this balcony door all night. It's the problem that is transfixing the nation. That's transfixing the world. Ken Aiken is watching in Turkey, 4:03 a.m. If you had like a giant towel, if you had a towel that was somehow like this high, then you could wedge it under the door. Be kind of a mess though. They need to make a thing that's like rubber. It's rubber and it's like 8 inches high, and there's a little cutout part where the door goes. You can slide it under the door, and then it doesn't let it slide either way. I don't even know if that would work. No, bricks are only on one side of the door right now because the wind's only blowing one way. Okay, can we move on from the door? Let's move on. Oh, thank you, Torin Hudson. Hey, thank you, Torin Hudson. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. No, we talked about wheel chalk already. This is one of these things. It's just the suggestions will never stop. Claptrap says the door is a welcome distraction from the world. Joe says it's easier to solve than the elevator issue. Hey, I've partially solved it. It's working. I've solved it for tonight. I got to talk about my Poke Bowl too. Poke Bowl. Poke Bowl. Can you do a stream like Christmas for Christmas gifts on Amazon? Maybe at some point. Maybe. Yeah, a handyman. Connie says a handyman. I'm sure I could pay somebody to make a bucket of concrete with a stick in it. But I will say this, though. Let me say this. The big downside of the bucket of concrete with a stick in it is that everybody has to stare at that. I'm big on not putting bad-looking things on your balcony. I hate when people do that. And everybody else has to stare at your garbage on the balcony. So it would not look very nice to have a pail of concrete with a giant stick in it sitting on my balcony at all hours. That's not really a pleasant thing for anyone to look at. No one can see the bricks. No, Sonic, we didn't talk about the elevator because we're still talking about the concrete blocks in the door. Doom Chaser likes the idea of a plant. Well, then I have to take care of the plant. So much worry. Too much worry. Then moving a plant as a whole, that's heavy. Okay, let's talk about the elevator situation. Can we talk about that now? Can we talk about the elevator situation? Kelly Harper Boyd says, yes, please. Okay, so as you know, my elevators in my building make these loud clanking noises. And for some reason, the acoustics of the building are such that those noises travel down the hallway. And I have been hearing them throughout my apartment, through the walls, 24 hours a day. These sounds of, it's not as loud here as it is at the elevators, but it's like somebody's tapping on my walls. So I've been talking to the building about it. And I got an update today. Okay? I got an update from the building. This is the update. I spoke to the manager. The manager said somebody came, I think last night. I think it was yesterday, not today. So let's assume it was yesterday. The Thussenkerp, or whatever they're called, elevator person came, and they worked on the elevators. And she told me he was able to significantly reduced the sound on 2 of the 4 elevators because that's all he had time to do in this visit, and that he was going to come back next week and do the other 2 elevators. Now, when I was out at the elevators today, I listened, and I certainly heard at least one of them making that really loud noise. But they didn't seem to, that the loud noise didn't seem to be coming from all of them. So she said to me, she actually was impressed with how much it reduced the sound. She said you can still hear it, but it reduced the sound a bunch. I can't tell because I don't know which 2 he fixed, and I don't really know too well. It seemed like maybe a couple of them were a lot quieter today, but I don't know, So the big thing is going to be next week when the person comes back to do the other 2 elevators, what does it sound like then, right? And I also don't know what I'll hear. Because I'm clearly still going to be hearing it because there's still 2 of them making the sound. Maybe I'll still hear it even after all 4 have been muffled, but maybe not. So that's really the big question is, it's hard for me to get a feeling right now as to whether it's going to make a difference or not. We'll have to see next week. But at least somebody came, and at least there was some promising news. Like the elevator guy did say he was able to muffle the sound on 2 of them to a significant degree. April says, maybe things will work out. Nick says, that's good news. Brenda says, hoping it works. I don't know that it's looking good. I think it's possible it could fix it. But, that's the question. At least they had somebody come out here. Did I tell you I ran into people who live a floor above me, and they were hearing the elevator noise too? So I ran into people in the elevators, and they were talking about these wasps, and I've seen the wasps. Because a floor above me, I near my balcony, I've seen these wasps flying around. And I actually was thinking of putting in a service request about it. It looked like there was a nest up there. And this couple lives up there, and they were like, I guess for a while now, they've been trying to get the building to find and eliminate this wasp nest because they can't use their balcony because it's like Wasp City. So, and they've been talking to the manager about it. And I said, oh, I know about the wasps. They said, you do? And I actually put in a request. I said, well, I'll put in a request about the wasps because I've been noticing them. And then I said, can you hear the elevator noise? They said, we can. And the guy said, we can actually hear it in our bedroom. It's disturbing. So they can hear it too. I hope that I encouraged myself, can you please put in a request about it so they know it's not just me? So I'm wondering if it's just like everyone on a higher floor can hear it. Nick says, I'm going to be the complex hero. Only one of the only people who has to get things fixed. Fujirari says, for decades, the apartment complex's residents lived in sorrow, then Steve came. That's the story of my life. Is I'm actually the one who complains and get things fixed. And then I'm the crazy person who complains about these things that obviously should be fixed. April says, tenants have to unite. But these people who lived upstairs, they were really upset about the Wasp situation. Like, this was an ongoing thing between them and the building, trying to get this Wasp situation under control. Because I guess it's like right near where they live, where all these wasps are. They're big wasps too. Linda, I don't think that they are in my block of apartments. I think they're sort of roughly near my area, but not the exact same stack. Left-handed says, not everyone reports city issues. In fact, most don't. Tammy, I can't really say, I haven't really checked today to notice a difference. Tammy says, can you notice a difference in your apartment now that they say that the elevator guy muffled the sound on 2 of the 4 elevators? Remember, 2 of the 4 elevators the elevator guy hasn't worked on yet. So those are just as loud. So the question is, like, will I notice tonight less frequent banging on the walls? I don't know. I don't know. Because I didn't write down, like, how often do I hear a bang on the walls? I mean, it was pretty constant 24 hours a day. But I don't really have a good sense of how much it was happening. I don't know if I listen tonight, will I be like, wow, I'm only hearing half of the banging than I did before. I don't know if I'll notice it. But the big question is, once they fix all 4 elevators or do their best to muffle the sound in all 4, will I notice it then? Oh, thank you to Fanzansky1, who says, like a good neighbor, Steve is Saint Steve is there. Thank you, Fanzansky1. Look, I improve things for everybody. I've actually been concerned. So when it's hot out, on days when it's hot out, there's more wasps there when it's hot out. So it's not hot today, so I haven't seen the wasp. But there were days last week where I was like, oh, I don't really want to go stand on my balcony because there's so many wasps out there. They're wasps or hornets. There's something like that. I don't know exactly what they are. They're big. This is what happened. I did this when I moved into my last place. This is what I did. I've told you this, but my last place I moved into, this building, huge building. From the day I moved in, they had this issue where there was this beep that would go every 8 seconds in the lobby of the building where all the elevators are and the front desk is in my last building. There was a loud alarm beep that went off every 8 to 10 seconds. I kid you not. And this was 24 hours a day. And when I moved in, I put in a request for it to be fixed. And then days go by and it's not fixed. I'm like, how could they not fix this? And then it was like, it took months. It took months of me asking and asking again for them to fix this awful, infernal beep. And you could hear it in the gym because the gym was next to the lobby. So you'd be in the gym and be hearing this beep every 8 seconds. And as I said before, it also was happening in the loading dock there, and they initially fixed that. Then about a year ago, it started happening again, and I put in a request, and they never fixed it. So when I left that building, for the previous year, there had been that beeping every 8 seconds in the loading dock, and it never stopped. But I mean, the beeping thing was like, it was so disturbing, and it was 24 hours a day. And it was like, how can you not fix this? The beep was, there was some sort of alarm. I don't know if it was a fire alarm or a door alarm. And they had messed up when they built the building. And apparently they hadn't put in a big enough entryway into like the ceiling so that somebody could get at the panel. So the alarm started going, alarm was activated, like the beep was activated, and they need to reset the panel. And they literally couldn't fit a human in there to get it. So they had to like enlarge the hole in the ceiling. They were just going to leave it there forever. They'll probably leave the beeping in the loading dock forever. In the loading dock is where the recyclers are. So every time you went to the recycling, you'd hear this annoying beep. It was loud and annoying too. It was so annoying. And it's like, if I didn't make them fix it, nobody would have. And I'm the crazy one. Also, why didn't they fix it? Who would want to work and listen to that 24 hours a day? Oh my gosh. Man, they had to work there. The Bacon Be Shaken said, in college we had wasps and we were told to use cans of hairspray. It worked after you sprayed enough to give them a beehive hairdo. So this is what I do. I complain about obvious things that are really annoying that for some reason not everybody else is complaining about. And it's to the building's benefit. No, John and Petey, I haven't called about that blinking light over there. I will. It's at the top of a cross. There's a big, I think, senior housing place with a church attached. And at the top of the cross, the light's malfunctioning. And I need to call them about it. I will. Maybe tomorrow. My lease is, Roger, until, it's a year. Left-handed says, I don't know how other people don't make complaints about stuff like constantly distracting sounds. People just put up with stuff. People just put up with it. They just put up with it. I think I was the only one in my neighborhood in Atlanta who complained about those crazy road plates, which were just crazy. No, Linda, there can be a light there. It's not that there's a light. It's that the light should be either solid red or going on and off. That one's flickering. It should not be flickering like that. Howard says, ask your neighbors how they keep the door open. I don't think anyone does. I think I'm the only one who likes to keep their door cracked open. Well, I don't know if you heard that. That was just the door. So we have these big fire doors in this building. Really huge fire doors. So when they close, you sometimes hear it. But I just heard it. It sounds like a big thump. Then like the wall shakes. Okay. So we talked about the elevators. We talked about the apartment. Gotta talk about the Poke Bowl. We're gonna talk about Poke Bowl. Oh, and we got to talk about P.O. Box. Should I give out my P.O. Box? Maybe I'll give out my P.O. Box. What a magical moment that'll be. I actually walked to check on my P.O. Box today, see if there's anything in it. Sometimes there's like junk mail. And I walked next to the lake. And there were some lovely birds next to the lake. I saw some of the birds. Oh, yeah, people keep asking. I'm not going to discuss right now. There was this little weird thing that happened at the end of the AF TV stream last night, at the end of the Agenda Free TV stream last night. I'm not going to discuss it now. We'll talk about it later. I don't think it's an issue. It was just kind of weird. So just trust me, we'll talk about it later. It's not really worth discussing right now. But we will discuss it later. But I don't think it's anything really significant. So, anyways, it's kind of a weird thing that I don't want to discuss it at the moment. But we will discuss it in the future. We'll discuss it in the future. Okay. So I think I'm going to give out my P.O. Box. I'm going to give out the P.O. box. Yeah, I probably need to get a Florida State shirt too. Somebody was talking about that. I only have the. I want to get an Orlando shirt. I got to buy an Orlando shirt. So, here's the deal with the P.O. box. I do have a P.O. box. But I have not yet set up, or a UCF shirt. That's good too, a UCF shirt. I have a UCF hat. The P.O. box, like I have to walk a little ways, like 5 minutes or whatever, to go get the stuff. But also remember, the thing I had set up in Atlanta, I had it set up that my P.O. box mail was forwarded to my residence, which I need to do here. Because if people send me boxes, it's just unrealistic to go and carry 12 boxes from the P.O. box back to my place. And also, I don't want to be, remember, if you send a box to the P.O. box, then I have to wait in line at the post office to pick up my mail, and I don't want to keep having to do that. But my thought was, before I set up the mail forwarding from my P.O. box to my residence, I want to start getting some mail at my P.O. box, because I haven't really gotten any mail at my P.O. box. So I just worry that if I set up the forwarding and they're not even used to getting any mail from me there, they'll be like, what is this mail? Who is this for? I just want to make sure the P.O. box is working properly before I set up the forwarding. That's what I'm saying. So don't send me anything big. Don't send me anything big right now. Let the P.O. box start working. Small, not big. Because I'm going to have to carry it and wait in line for it. So I'll let you know when I have the forwarding set up. And then you can send me things in a bigger box. But don't send me anything big right now. Hey, it's Misha. Misha is watching from the Lurkers Lounge. Thank you, Misha. Feel better, Misha. Sonic says, Joanna, did you hear that? No big packages. Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? Are you ready for the big reveal? The big reveal of the P.O. box. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready. Misha's ready with popcorn. I actually have to look it up. I have it here. I'm going to write it on the screen. We'll go to Google. Okay, here I'm going to write the P.O. box on the screen. The Google page is convenient. The gaming kit is new here. Whoa. Here's the address. Ooh, what if I do Notepad? Can I get it on Notepad? No, I'm going to do it like this. Here we go. Are you ready? Here is my P.O. box address. Okay. You know that's my name, Steve Lookner. Okay? That's line 1, Steve Lookner. Line 2. I have to find the exact one. I got it. I found it. P.O. Box 1009. Oh no! Wow. You know what's coming next. Orlando, Florida. And then, here we go. We got a 9-digit zip code. 32802-1009. That is my P.O. Box address. Do not send anything big. Don't send anything big yet because I haven't set up the forwarding. I literally have to go and pick up everything. Once I start actually successfully getting mail at my P.O. Box, then I will set up the forwarding. Sarah Joy has it. I need to message the mods and just let them know that's the P.O. Box address. I'll do it after. So there it is. Let me just double check and make sure I gave you the right one. My name is right. Orlando, Florida is right. 1009. 32802-1009. That's it. That's breaking news. We got a P.O. Box address. Breaking news. Tony, just nothing big. Kimberly says, do you already have a Washington State refrigerator magnet? I don't know, Kimberly. I can't remember. I need to put my magnets up. It's one of the things I've been holding off on doing until I know I'm staying here. I think maybe I do have a Washington State one. Maybe. I think I do. Ooh, Melissa says sending Fabuleg soon. You can send those. Now remember the size, Melissa. Oh no, you knew the size. Well, you can email me if you want, Melissa. Yeah, the 2 patterns you sent me were great. That's awesome. I'll look forward to those. Nick's gonna mail me half concrete blocks. Freckles says Joanna's getting busy. Jeannie, the update on elevator noise is that the elevator repairman was here either today or yesterday and supposedly was able to reduce the noise significantly on 2 of the 4 elevators and is coming back next week to work on the other 2. So we'll see what happens. All right, very exciting, very exciting. New P.O. Box. New Orlando P.O. Box. I hope I don't have to move and change it. All right, that's very exciting. There you go. So we'll see what we get. We'll see what we start getting. We will see what we start getting. Misha wants people to send me bricks. Oh, I got enough bricks. Paula says, I have put your P.O. box address in my address book on my phone. Starfire says, why couldn't the elevator repairman get all 4 elevators done at once? I actually think that's a good sign. The fact that the elevator repair person came here and worked on 2 of them and said they're coming back, that means they're really doing work. If you weren't really doing anything, you would just get them all done. Right? You'd just be like, I'm done. So him only getting 2 done tells me that he was putting in a bunch of work on the 2 of them he did, which is good. Hey, thanks, Jeannie P. Yeah, it does sound promising. Thank you, Jeannie P. from Canada. But ultimately, I have to wait and see how it sounds next week. Melissa, I haven't really checked today. To check if the banging sound is less, I need to close the balcony door and you know, between I was out a bit today and I've had the balcony door open, so I'll see tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to notice if it's less, because it's what I hear more, what I've been noticing more is the sound, not the frequency. So even if 2 of the 4 elevators are doing it, they're going to be doing it pretty regularly. So I don't know if I'll notice a difference. If there even is a difference. Yeah, Pippi Long, maybe somebody could have gotten it fixed before, but I don't know how long it's been like this for. Maybe it started recently. Yes, I'm going to talk about the Poke Bowl. The Poke Bowl. Oh, I can show my Poke Bowl. I took a picture of my Poke Bowl. Thanks again, mods. Misha, Mark Helton, Sarah Joy, Freckles, Linda Belk. So I decided for lunch today, I decided to try somewhere local. It had very good reviews. It's a place that has they're known for their gyros. Gyros. So I went there and I got so little food. It drives me crazy. Some places you order something and you just get too little food. I ordered what was billed as the hero dinner or the hero plate. And there was just not that much food. And it wasn't $3. And I could have ordered more after, and I was just nope, I'm done with this place. I'm done with it. Ridiculous. Heroes ain't that expensive. You can give people more heroes. So I left. And I thought maybe what I'll do, I had to eat something else. I didn't fill me up. So I thought I was walking around, I was maybe what I'll do is I never eat pizza, but I want to there's a couple pizza places that are rated well in the area. Maybe I'll pick up a slice. But as I was walking by, I saw a poke place. I've never had a poke bowl. Oh, is it Heroes or Gyros? No, I don't think it's Gyros. I think it's Heroes. Here. Look. How do you pronounce it? This article from Block Club Chicago says Euro. Euros. Hang on. Gyro. I'm saying hero.
Gyro.
Ooh, loud. Euro.
Gyro. Gyro.
I was saying hero.
Gyro.
Euro.
Gyro.
Euro, not hero. I was saying hero. Anyways. Okay, so let's talk about poke bowl. A poke bowl is like a bowl with fish and other stuff in it, raw fish and other stuff. Look, poke, Hawaiian dish. Poke poke. Oh, this is poke. Is it poke bowl? Not pokey. I was saying poke bowl. Is it poke bowl? Poke? Poke or pokey? This says poke. Poke bowl? According to Wikipedia, it's K. Why isn't it showing? Poke. Poke. Pokey is more fun. I like saying poke bowl rather than poke bowl. Okay, anyways, poke is, you can see poke, Hawaiian for to slice or to cut crosswise into pieces, sometimes stylized poke to aid pronunciation, also called poke bowl, is diced raw fish served either as an appetizer or main course and is one of the main dishes of native Hawaiian cuisine. So you basically put fish and other stuff in a bowl. So I went to this place. There's a chain with a location in Orlando. Those pictures don't look that good. The place I went was good. It was called Poca what? I have to look it up. Can't remember what it was called. Pokeworks. Pokeworks. I like saying pokey. Pokeworks is, see, Pokeworks is I should join their mailing list. Hold on, I gotta join their mailing list. Oh, it says, welcome to the Pokeworks family. I'm in the Pokeworks family, look, watch. Welcome to the Pokeworks family. I'm in, guys, they accepted me. So, Pokeworks. Look, that's what it looks like. So you get these bowls. See, you get bowls and they put rice or, it's so good. See what they look like? So, at the bottom, they have brown rice. At the bottom, the base of the bowl, I had brown rice, which was excellent, and also kale noodles. Kale noodles. Who knew I liked kale noodles? They had, so I used kale noodles. I got kale noodles and brown rice at the bottom, and then there's all these different ingredients you could have. Menu. See this? Those are the signature bowls, but you can make your own bowls. I didn't even try the chicken. They have chicken. Oh, they have chicken and tofu. I haven't even tried those. I'm gonna go back there. See, that's what it looks like. See, choose a base. Choose a base. kale noodle are like these. Kale noodles are like these green noodles. They taste like normal noodles, but they said they were whole wheat based. I don't know. Sushi rice, organic brown rice, or quinoa. I had a bowl, not a burrito. Then pick your protein. So I had, it's delightful, tuna, salmon, and spicy tuna. They also have shrimp. I can get that next time. I get all of these. I would literally get all of these. Tofu. I would get all of them. My concern is that it won't fill me up because I have a problem with fish filling me up. Mix-ins. Look at all these mix-ins. You know what they had? They had pineapple and oranges. Oh, was that good? I had pineapple and oranges. I'm going to get extra pineapple and oranges next time. Mandarin oranges and pineapple. And I got a bunch of all these things. And then flavors. I asked them. They said the guy working there was very nice. His name was Alex. And he said, what kind of flavor are you looking for? I said something maybe like spicy, salty, not really sweet. So he suggested a couple sauces, right? Ponzu and something else he gave me. And then toppings. Look at all of this. Most of them are free. I don't know if the avocado is free, but most of it is free. The vast majority of the add-ons are free. They have pineapple Dole Whip. I don't have desserts, so that looks good, though. Cocoa, mango, haupia. That looks great, too. Oh, I have to avoid desserts. Anyways, there's so many of these. Look at these. Look at how many there are. There's one in Harvard Square. I did not know there were so many of these. Look at, there's so many there. See? Look at Orlando. Maybe there's one near you. Tampa. Coming soon. It's blowing up. These places are good. I hope there's enough fish to supply them all. Oh, it was really good. Let's see. Yeah, it's not. Gail says the Dole Whip is amazing. So it's not like, is it super cheap? No, it's not $5. I had a large bowl, and my large bowl came out to like $14, like a large bowl with a lot of stuff in it. But it's, first of all, it's not a sit-down restaurant. So, you're not like I tip the person a bit, but you're not paying the normal, you're not paying like the normal what you tip somebody. I don't know about you guys, but I would tip more at a sit-down restaurant than I would tip at a carry-out restaurant, right? Maybe you don't. Anyways, so there's that, but there's not like hidden charges. When I say 14, I mean like that's it. You pay 14 or so and you walk out the door. 14 with the tip. Yeah, letter artist says that's not bad if that's what you're eating for the day. And it was a good amount of food. I got the large bowl. Dole Whip, by the way, I don't even know what Dole Whip is. I might have to try that there. I don't really eat desserts though. It's a soft serve frozen dairy-free frozen dessert created by Dole Food Company. I've never had it. Never had Dole Whip. How about that? That's Wikipedia. I should try it. Oh, Charles Goki. Thank you, Charles. It says, I am late or you are early. I think maybe both. Thank you, Charles. So, yeah, it was, somebody said, did it fill you up? Well, the problem is, remember, I had like half a lunch before because I went to that gyro place and they gave me way too little food. So it filled me up, and I have some left over that I'm going to probably have right after this. But would it have filled me up if I hadn't had the half a lunch from gyro place? I don't know. Let me read some comments here. Letter artist says, don't try Dole Whip, you will be existed. You'll be existed. You'll be addicted. Gone with the Gale says, Dole Whip is so worth it. We've driven to Disney from Tampa to get one before you could get them at other places. 90 minutes each way just for a Dole Whip. If they have float, that's even better. The Bacon Be Shaken says, Poke is worth it. Misha says, the owner of the Poke Works in Orlando is a friend. I'm so happy it's getting a good review. This could have turned out bad. Lookner, bring me one, please. Yeah, in 4 months, when I'm clear to come over there, I'll bring you one. April Coco says, I'll have to check out one of their NY places maybe this weekend. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, and the one in Orlando, like, it's very nice inside, and the service was really good. I didn't eat inside. You can eat inside. I ate outside. See if I can get you some pictures of it. These are some photos from Google from Pokeworks Orlando. Oh, I'll show you my photo. These look like just promo photos, though. I'll show you. These are not user photos. That's like a user photo right there. Let me show you what my bowl looked like. That's the kale noodles. The kale noodles were great. You know, some people told me, Steve, you should try like veggie pasta. I like pasta, but I never have it anymore. And I like noodles, but I never have them anymore. These kale noodles were really good. They were really good. Yeah, these look like, this is more like what the stuff looks like. Look at that. I think that's the right one. Is that the right outlet? Yeah, so here's my photo of the, here's my photo. You want to see my poke bowl? Look at my poke bowl. Look at my poke bowl. That's my poke bowl. That's literally my poke bowl. I don't know why your stream is blurry. I'm looking at myself and I'm not blurry. A couple people are saying it's blurry. It's not blurry to me. I'm watching it. It's totally clear. You might have to refresh your stream. That's literally. You might have to refresh your stream. Delightful. Yeah, very pretty. And it's nice. The pieces of, that's the tuna and that's the salmon. But the pieces of fish are like, they're not, the cubes are like a nice size. Yeah, you might have to change your resolution to 1080 if it's not. This is going out at 1080. Joseph says, everyone check your see to see that your video is made it set at 1080. That was really good. The ginger was great. See, the other thing is that, like, I don't always like ginger. I love this ginger. The ginger was really good. I tried everything. Like, I tried all these different sides. Those green noodles, those were so good. They're the kale noodles. They're really good. They taste just like normal noodles. They're great. And you can't even see the brown rice was quite good. And the guy who worked there was super helpful. It was great. It was really good, really tasty. And this is just like some kind of crab and mayo extra thing, which I just decided I'd try. But every single thing I had, every side was good. Morello, Wikipedia says it's poke. Castro says, I just discovered a restaurant down the road from me in Adelaide, South Australia. It's called Beach Bum. Beach Burn or Beach Bum? Beach Burn. Should be called Beach Bum. Ooh, it's getting windy out. John A. and Petey says, looks very delicious. It was very good. Try zucchini noodles, says Jennifer Tower. I should now. The items in the bowl are You can't see this. There's regular tuna, and then there's salmon, and then there's spicy tuna. And they let you have, like, the mix-ins are all free, basically. It's great. So good. That was my first poke bowl. My first poke bowl. A letter artist says I refreshed and the picture is perfect. So again, I had a large bowl with 3 proteins, not 2, and it cost, before tip, it cost like $13.50 or $13.25 or something. I think. Actually, I'm sorry. I think it was like $14.25 before tip for the large bowl. The large bowl. Winter Night says, how did you find the place? I was just walking by. By the way, for this area, I mean, there's plenty of cheaper places to eat, but 14 is not crazy. If you go to like I've been to a number of places that are like, Greek or Middle Eastern Chipotle style places. And if you get a large bowl, you'll pay $11, $12 easy. But I just was walking by and I saw it. And I checked it and it had good reviews. Brian Gren says, my uncle raves about a poke place in Brookline, Mass. Yeah, for what they give you, I mean, again, it's not cheap, but they're giving you good quality fish and good quality ingredients. So in the big scheme of things, I think for what they're giving you, it's entirely reasonable. But yeah, I mean, like some people can't afford like $14 or something like that. That I get it. Yeah, finish. We talked about the apartment for like the whole first part of the broadcast. You can rewind that. But again, this was the large bowl. The regular bowl is cheaper. I had 3 proteins, not 2. I mean, think of how expensive sushi is. If you just go get sushi somewhere, it's super expensive. The Bacon Be Shaken says it's all fresh. Also, a lot of it's just stuff that I would never have normally, like kale noodles. So anyways, I really recommend it. I'm definitely going back there. I want to try the chicken and the shrimp and the tofu. Like literally all their proteins. Oh, there was one other fish I think they had. They had spicy salmon. I didn't try that. Hey, thanks so much, Joseph. Joseph says, poke bowl looks and sounds delicious. Thank you, Joseph. I really, hold on a second here. Yeah, I had wanted to try a poke bowl for years, and I just had never bothered to do it. April says it's not stuff you can easily make at home. And it was a lot. I had so many different things in there. Yeah, the fish is raw. It's seasoned. They have like they put some sauce on it and stuff if you want. The spicy has some sauce on it already. Sade says, go to Disney Springs. After the pandemic, I'll probably explore more. Chris Hurt, you should try some sushi. Joseph, there's a lot of bars near here. I don't really drink these days, but there's bars near here. I'm sure there's breweries. Darren says, what do you think you'll get from being on the mailing list? I hope I get deals and coupons. Hey, they said, welcome to PokeWorks. They sent me an email. You've successfully signed up for updates. Get the app, get rewarded. Oh, get $5 off your first order once you download and sign up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hold on. I'm sorry. I know I'm doing a live stream, but I have to download the Pokeworks app. Excuse me. We're doing it. My phone's been acting weird. Sometimes it like loses the Wi-Fi signal, and then I have to, I don't know if it's like an iOS thing, and then I have to turn the Wi-Fi off and on. There it is. Excuse me, sorry, I just need to download the Pokeworks app. This is exciting. I'm getting the Pokeworks app right now. Pokeworks rewards. Hey, Publix, I signed up for Publix rewards. It does nothing. Like when I was in California, they had Ralph's and you had Ralph's rewards. Ralph's rewards was good. They actually gave you coupons and stuff. CVS rewards is great. Publix has rewards. It doesn't do anything. You don't get anything from it. Then you key in your code when you're in the checkout line. It doesn't give you anything. It says code accepted. It doesn't give you anything. Joseph says, I think he's not leaving Florida now. Hang on, I just need to sign up on the app. Get started. Enter your email address. Done. Create an account. Okay, I'm going to create an account with Pokeworks. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta do this after. To pay with Pokeworks and earn rewards, please link a payment method. I'll do that after. I'll do it after. I'll do it for them because I'm gonna go back there. So I couldn't finish it. No, I think the $5 is off the first order after you download and sign up on the app. I hope they have good rewards. Maybe they have good rewards. Maybe like CVS, they have good rewards. Linda says, free stuff. Misha says, I want to go out and do some fun things when I'm allowed to. Oh, somebody asked about seeing the menu items. I showed you the menu items. Go to Pokeworks. Just go to Pokeworks and you go to menu. They have bowls. You can get a bowl, a burrito, or a salad. Look at that. So good. All those things are good. I'm sold. I'm sold on Pokeworks. Love Thunderstorm says, yummy. Sarah Joy says, sorry Chipotle, you're long gone now. The Chipotle, there's only like 10 minutes away from me. I've had so much Chipotle over the years, though. Oh, thank you, the Bacon Be Shaken. Thank you, the Bacon Be Shaken, who says, towards your next Poke Bowl. Thank you. You're like the rewards. Thank you, Bacon Be Shaken. Oh, Chris Hurt says possibly they mean first order through the app. We'll see. I'll go in there and ask them. Torin is being kept up by this stream. Sonic says there should be Chipoke. Pokeworks. Hello, Roger Reynolds. It's cold. It's getting colder because the door is cracked open, but it's noticeably colder right now. What is the temperature right now in Orlando? 47 degrees. It's 47 degrees and falling. It's supposed to get to 39 by tomorrow morning. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Let me just do a quick news check. Couple brush fires in Ventura County. So we'll keep an eye on that. At the Santa Clara River bottom, says California Fire Scanner. It sounds like it's nothing crazy right now. I'll check that out. I'll keep an eye on it. Do they deliver? I don't know if Poke Works delivered. You can probably order, maybe you can order from like DoorDash or whatever. No, it's not Santa Clara. It's the Santa Clara River in Ventura County. It's like Southern California. Sorry, I was a little confusing, Manzanita. Allison says 15 degrees Fahrenheit in New Hampshire. Misha, tell your friend, the owner, I gave them a shout out on YouTube. Free advertising for them. Misha has her heat on. Sage T Radio says it's 9 degrees where Sage T Radio is. I might have to close the balcony door. I'm going to close the balcony door for a second. I'm going to close it. I'm too cold. Yeah, it got colder. It got colder in the last half an hour to hour. Now that the door is closed, I'm going to start hearing some of the knocking again. Although it's not going to be as bad because it's not as bad as night because people aren't using the elevators as much. But I will hear some of the knocking again in the walls. You probably won't be able to hear it, but I'll be able to hear it. Okay. Ooh, Rabundles says, got my Dyson V7 vacuum yesterday. I love it. I love how it's both a handheld and a regular vacuum. Again, I say that's the best thing about it, is it's both a handheld and regular vacuum. And I think they don't play that up as much because they don't want people to think it's a crappy vacuum. So you can go back. We did a couple streams ago where I talked about my Dyson V7 that I love. I'm not going to get all into this again. There's a stream. You can literally go. There's a stream where I'm holding up a vacuum in the screenshot. You can go watch it. That's where I talk all about the vacuum. Where is it here? Right there. Apartment update and more. See, I'm holding up a vacuum. That's the Dyson V7. So I'm not going to get all into it again, but I love it. But you can take the top off and it becomes a handheld. See, look at this dude on the bottom. I use it for both. It's great, though. It's so good. Glad you liked it. I don't know if you guys could notice the difference when I close the door. You don't hear the outside anymore. Ooh, by the way, mods, I don't know if you have the. Actually, I can put it up. Just to let people know, I did give out my new PO box, but please don't send me anything big yet, because I haven't set up the forwarding from my PO box to my place yet. I want to make sure the PO box works. So there's my PO box address on the left, but no big stuff. Linda says it's eerily quiet. Yeah, I mean, it makes a difference when you shut the door. Christy says your Dyson will lose its charge and become crap. Well, it has a 2-year warranty, and you can buy a battery after. So, I understand. But for my needs, it's the best for my needs. Yeah, Jeromo, elevator guy came, supposedly got 2 of the elevators to sound much less loud. I can't confirm that. And there's 2 more he has to work on next week. So we'll see what happens. Did I register it? Chris, they messaged me, Chris, and they said I already have a warranty because I ordered it from their website. So I don't have to register. I don't have to register the vacuum because I ordered it directly from their website. Oh, let's do an opening. I got something today. They sent me the extra free tools. They said they included. I had a choice of free tools with the vacuum. They sent it to me. Hold on. Where is it? Where's my vacuum? We can do an unboxing. It's an unboxing. So here's the vacuum. But they sent me some extra tools because there was you could choose from some extra tools. So I got to open this up. It's an unboxing. The Dyson tools unboxing. I haven't cleaned my car yet. I need to do it. I might do it tonight. Jerome says, I'm glad you thought for the apartment you really wanted. Well, we'll see what happens with the elevators. All right, so these are the tools, additional tools. It came with a bunch of tools, but there's an extra bonus set. Ooh, look. So, I don't know why this one is extra. I guess this didn't come with mine. I don't even know exactly what this one is. But this one, look at this one. This is the one that you can like bend around. Look at this. Look. So I guess what you do is you put this here, and I guess you can like bend it. So like, I think the idea is if you have to get into like a small area or something. Ooh, look at this. That's kind of nice. Oh, you know what's cool about this? Then you don't have to move this around. You can hold this steady and just clean like this. I don't know exactly what this one is for though. Also, if you have to like get down in a crevice or something. It's the extension arm. It's the extension arm. Car? Ooh, hold on. They actually do. They do include this one in the car one too. Starfire says, good for your car. Hang on. Neat. So I have my extension arm. And I guess this... Oh, and something else is in here. Something else is in here. This I don't really need. I got my Dyson carry case for all the tools, I guess. Look at this nice case. Dyson. It says Dyson on it. Dyson. Oh, you put there's like different places to put the tools. Like in there and there. If I need to take my tools somewhere. Oh, if I want to go clean my car, I'll put the vacuum in here. I guess. I could take the tools down to the car. Under the car seats. Yeah, where this extension arm is helpful because normally, you know, the rest of the vacuum is like this 3-foot long straight piece that you put on here. So, and now they actually have a tool which is like a little bit of an extension arm, but this would be like somebody said under the car seats. That's true. Because if you were trying to get under a car seat, you might not be able to get this. It might be very awkward with this vacuum to get it under the car seat. But if you have this, the car seat's down here, you can just get under the car seat this way. That's actually a really good point. Or if you need to, like, you know, just any kind of awkward, like, you know, like the dash of the car, you could just do this. It just helps you get into places where it's going to be awkward, you know. Apparently, a lot of our viewers are 7 years old, and they cannot deal with the extension arm. They can't deal with the extension arm in a vacuum. Can't deal with it. Unbelievable. That's our viewers. That's the viewers of this channel. Misha said they didn't send me one of those. Misha, it's because you didn't order directly from. If you ordered directly from the company, you had a choice of the clean and carry kit or the car kit. But both the clean and carry and the car kit had this. But this one came with the second tool was different, but they both have this. This also came in the car cleaning kit. Actually, I'll take it off. That's the piece. Hooray! Opening. That was a good opening. I need to look up, when I have a second, I need to read up on what all the Dyson tools do. I think there's a site. What do Dyson tools do? Davinia says, I love my Dyson. Here, look. I found a site. The Creek Line House. How to actually use all those vacuum cleaner attachments. They explain. The crevice tool. That's the mattress tool. I don't even know if I have that. I don't think I have that one. I don't think I have the mattress tool. Soft dusting brush. I got that one. I just got the soft dusting brush, I think. Or no, is that this one? That might be this one. I have two of them. This website, Creekline House, says this allows for the brush part. No, yeah, it's this one. It's this one. You can use it on. This person uses it on glass, light fixtures, appliances, electronics. Huh. Knickknacks, flat surfaces, books. Fragile stuff. All right. Hey, check that out at the Creek Line House. Here's another site that explains it. How to use all Dyson tools, Dyson attachments guide. Market Square. The crevice tool, okay, that's the dusting brush with its soft yet long bristles. A dusting brush enables the vacuum to clean blinds, lampshades, framed art, windowsills, and bookcases. Interesting. That's upholstery. I don't think I have the upholstery one. I don't know if I do. Extension wand. I have some sort of extension wand, I think. I have a brush roll. Oh, I don't think I have a brush roll. That's different. Whatever. Ceiling fan attachment. These are not all Dyson ones. Pet hair tool. Maybe they are. I don't have all of these though. Anyways, I don't have all of them. Maybe they are all Dyson ones. Anyways, there's all these different ones. These are kind of similar, sort of. Okay. Clean the blinds. Tree Seeker says, I'm looking at buying a Dyson too. Works good on wasps, says Mao Deep. Pokeworks sent me another email. Thank you for downloading the Pokeworks app. Eating at Pokeworks just got a whole lot tastier. Pokeworks rewards allowed you to earn exclusive rewards, pay with your phone, order ahead to save time, and jump the line. Okay. I guess. I wanted to see the coupons. Misha, tell your friend the owner more coupons. Yeah, Jeremy, I've read up about the filter maintenance. Supposedly once a month. Yeah, I think the V7's around $250. I don't like spending that much on a vacuum, but the last vacuum I bought was 15 years ago. Also, like a good floor vacuum is well over $100. I had tried a Shark too, and that was like $180 or something. So I plan on having this a while. I wish Dyson should sponsor me. Okay. Oh, thank you, Letter Artist. Letter Artist says, towards more attachments. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy more attachments. You can go to the Dyson website. They have attachments. Thank you, Letter Artist. If you go to their site, Misha's really mad now she doesn't have the Slinky tool. Shop, vacuum cleaners. Where's accessories? Vacuum tools. See? Stubborn dirt brush mattress tool. Huh. Mini soft dusting brush. I think I just got this one. That's what they sent me. No, that's not this one. I thought it might be. Extension hose. See, extension hose. That's the one you guys think is so funny because you're 7 years old. Extension hose. Extends to 60 centimeters to reach confined spaces such as beneath car seats and behind cabinets. That's the one. Some of these, I think Mini Motorhead might have come with mine. Tool bag. See, they sent me the tool bag for free. Stow and organize your Dyson vacuum tools in this handy bag. Actually, I can put this in the closet with all the tools in it. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Okay. Sonic says I'm saving up for the full-size attachment playset. See, Michelle Sparks says, I could use the ceiling fan one. Sue Baker says, it works so well. Does Sue have a Dyson? No, Sue has a Roomba, I think. Okay. Hang on one second. I was doing a quick news check. As I've said, the last couple of weeks have been pretty light news-wise. So we've been doing some more streaming on this channel. Yeah, love chat. Somebody else told me about wheel chocks. I was looking into them. I don't know if they're going to work. I don't know if the shape would work. We looked into it before, so there was. We discussed it on a previous stream. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll have to look into it again, but I remember thinking there were some reasons that wouldn't work. Like, it has to be something that the door wouldn't push away either. But thank you for the suggestion. Okay. What else did I not cover? We've covered a bunch. Hold on, I need a little more water. I just need a little more water. Hold on. Just need a little more water. Hang on, folks. Ooh, I realize I have my cold water here. Here's my cold water. Bit of an odd thing going on with my fridge. My fridge doesn't seem to be able to get colder than 36. 36 is fine, but normally if you turn a fridge all the way up cold, it's below freezing. This gets to 36. The maintenance guy suggested, I said, well, the air's coming from the freezer, so turn up the freezer. So I might have to increase the coldness of the freezer. Hey, Chris Lund, this is the bottle you sent me. Melissa, they said they're going to call me when the ties are ready. I got to check in with them about the ties. They might have forgotten about them. Shouldn't take that long. I'll have to call Men's Warehouse. No, love chat. My point is, with wheel chocks, if it's I don't know that if a door bangs against them, they might just slide. If they're not wedged under the door. I looked into this before. I remember we looked into wheel chocks, and there was some reason why they couldn't work. And some of them weren't high enough. It needs to be higher than 6 inches. See, look, wheel chocks. 4.7 inches high, 6 inches high. None of these are high enough. They need to be higher than 6 inches. 3.9 inches high. They need to be higher than 6 inches. .7 inches high. 4.7 inches high. 4-inch height. 4-inch height. This one is big. What's this one? See, I don't know if this would even work. Would that stop wouldn't the door just push it away? You can't really wedge it. I don't know. Yeah, there's a 6-inch clearance. Anyways. Someone's going to send me one. I'm sure. But enough. Well, I'm sure we'll revisit the whole thing with the door. If there was like a paint can, I don't even know if it would be enough. You'd need like a very large paint can full of sand. That might do it. It's got to be heavy though. It's got to be heavy. Yeah, Winter Night says it's a heavy door. That door can move a lot if the wind picks up. Arizona Jumper says, can't wait for another I Clean My Apartment stream. Ooh, well, we'll see. Mr. Showtime says, freezer should be at 33-32. Doesn't it be below freezing? One of the viewers said, sounds like a bad compressor in the fridge. No, I've had 2 of these fridges now because they replaced the first one. It's the exact same with both. Exact same thing with both. I don't know if maintenance can help with the door thing because it's something that I need a thing for. I maybe go to Home Depot and ask somebody I know what I need. It's obvious what I need. I need things to put on either side of the door, something that's going to stabilize the door. So, it's just not easy to find that kind of thing. That's neither too heavy nor too light. Rebundles, maybe we'll do a Dyson cleaning stream someday. Tony, it's not too windy here. Some days, but usually it's not. All right, a few more comments. I think we've kind of covered what we needed to cover. So we'll take a few more comments. But it's feeling kind of like the natural length of the stream. Isn't it? 2:30, 2.5 hours. How about that? Excuse me, Home Depot. Home Depot. Sue says, I can't wait for your first hurricane. Hey, I'm fine if there's no hurricanes here. Yeah, right after the stream, I think I'm going to eat the rest of my poke bowl. Poke bowls are cold, by the way. They're cold. Zinli, if I'm able to take the vaccine, if it's offered to me, I'll take it. It's not going to be for months and months and months. Peppa says, when are we getting a 24-hour stream? At some point. At some point. Maybe. Sue Baker says, glad to have caught this. I never can. Rabundle says the Johnson & Johnson vaccine will be only one shot. I heard that they're going to be testing that into early next year. Yeah, we'll have a Christmas Eve stream probably and a New Year's stream both, I'm guessing. Who knows if there's significant news last night, we'll go on the air. Tonight. All right, well, we're getting to that time. Letter artist, I hope your neighbor is okay. I appreciate you guys tuning in to this live stream update. Who knows? The big cliffhanger is next week, will the elevator guy be able to fix the noise in the elevators? Will it solve the elevator noise problem? We'll have to wait till next week to find out. I know the lighting is weird. The camera's behaving very strangely tonight, so I'm sorry. Hopefully by next time it'll be fixed. Probably because maybe the blue, I don't know what it is. It's just weird. Whenever I do this, the lighting changes. See that? I raise my arms and the light, and the camera changes the light. I don't know. Hey, thank you, Sonic. Sonic says, thanks, Steve Mod. Stuff's slowly getting fixed. Heater, wash machine, toilet, seat, car registered, title plates, doorstop update, P.O. box, but no big stuff. 2 of 4 elevators with dampened noise. Yeah, we did a lot. Thank you, Sonic. I appreciate that. There's a lot of stuff to cover tonight. Oh my gosh, Sonic, that's too kind of you. Thank you, Sonic. Sonic says, Wasps, Steve only complains because nobody else does. Poke lunch, anxious to try again an app. Dyson V7 tools arrived and using the right attachments. Hey, Sonic, that's very nice of you. I appreciate that. And thanks for the extended summary, Sonic. We covered a lot. All right, cover me. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks to our moderators. Linda Belk, Mark Helton, Misha, Sarah Joy. Thank you, moderators. Gigi NYC, thanks for watching. Ryder, thank you. Roxanne Betke. Brenda, Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow night, I think, is my YouTube, 3 a.m. YouTube focus group at 3 a.m. I have a YouTube focus group at 3 a.m. for where they ask me some questions. So I set it for 3 a.m. They compensate you for doing it. Oh, thank you, Joseph Perez. Thank you, Joseph. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Joseph. Thanks for shouting out the mods. And thanks, Joseph, and everybody else who donated. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Thanks, the bacon be shaken. Letter artist, Peppa Chicken, 40-ounce Starfire, Flatfoot. Focus group. I say focus group is then when you ask people questions about some product or you're thinking of doing. So some changes you're thinking of making, that kind of thing. YouTube sometimes sets up sessions where they can ask creators what they think about different things, different possible things they're doing. But I prefer 3 a.m. because that way, hopefully, it doesn't get in the way of news and I can just go to bed after. I'd rather do it then than have it like mess up my schedule during the day. Oh, thank you, Winter Night. Thank you, Winter Night, for the sticker. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. April Coco, thank you for watching. There was one sign up recently for one of these YouTube things, like a survey or a focus group or something, and they ask how many subscribers you have, and then it says, do you have a YouTube something manager? Like a person that YouTube has assigned to your channel to like answer your questions and stuff. And it's like, no, why are you even bringing this up? If you have, why don't I have one if you have that kind of thing? At one point, YouTube said if you have X number of subscribers, you get like some kind of contact at YouTube. I have requested this from them. I said, is there a person that I could at least ask questions of when there's issues that come up? They just never reply. I think maybe if you have 5 million people, there's somebody you can talk to. I don't know, though, that that's the case. If you have 5 million subscribers. Yeah, Sue, it's actually fun to do this. It's interesting to see the kind of stuff they're working on and asking you about. But they never ask me about the stuff I really want to ask about, which is all the big issues that I have. But often I will, like when they do surveys, I will put them in the surveys. Then no one ever responds to me. Thank you, Paper Crane Wishes. No, Melissa McQueen, I don't think the Google moderation team will be there. Sharon Solomon missed the whole stream. I'm sorry, you can rewind. Manic Miner says 5 million you get to speak to the CEO. Possibly. Sometimes. Anne cannot wait for her cool, colorful corner floor lamp. Sounds good. That sounds great. Send a picture when you get it, Anne. We can show it on the air. Let's see here. Oh, Quiana messaged and said she got the P.O. box. Yes. I'll have to go to the P.O. box in a few days and see if anyone sends me anything. Thank you, Laura G. Thank you, Charles Goki. Says, my wife just bought me supper in my shop. Very cool. Letter Artist. Thank you for watching. Rabundles. Strange Reverend. Thank you for watching. Joseph Perez. Thank you for watching. Aliza of Brooklyn missed the stream. Oh, no. Well, you can rewind. But thanks to all of you for watching. You can follow Agenda Free TV on Twitter. Agenda Free TV. Lookner channel on Twitter at Lookner channel. Oh, and the Discord notifications. Can one of the mods post that? The best way to get notified for all of my channels is the Discord notifications. Sign up for those. It's free. One of the mods. Eliza says, I don't get the notifications. Eliza, sign up for the Discord notifications. Eliza of Brooklyn. First of all, two things. First of all, sign up for the Discord notifications. Second of all, follow at Lookner channel on Twitter. And third of all, make sure that on YouTube, you click the notifications bell and choose all notifications. See this bell? There's a bell there. Click on it and choose all. But sign up for the Discord. The Discord notifications are the best. And then put the app on your phone. If you download the Discord app on your phone, you will get notifications on your phone when we're going live. So Eliza of Brooklyn, sign up for the Discord notifications. And then download the Discord app on your phone. And follow Lookner channel on Twitter. All right, Sue Baker. Flatfoot, there are no aquariums. These are not aquariums, it's a window. All right. Arizona Jumper, thank you. Tony Del Monte, thank you. Misha said goodies on the way. Did you order some food? Maybe Misha ordered some food. Rascally Rabbit, when there's more news stories, we have more streams on AFTV. That's just the way it happens. Oh, that's nice. Charles? Misha says Misha ordered some Dyson goodies. Very nice. He went on a little shopping spree. Very nice. Charles, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank the twins. I'll look forward to getting it when I set my forwarding up. No, Nick, we are working on the Facebook mods. Nick, for stuff like that, don't put that stuff in the chat, Nick. You can message me on Twitter, Nick, with that kind of stuff. That's not for the chat for here. Message me about it on Twitter. That's the best place to reach me. On Twitter, message me. That's the place to discuss it. What is going on? Rascally Rabbit is not behaving. So Rascally Rabbit just got timed out. All right. Guys, I am wrapping up. Silver and Stone says, I was working. I missed the show, but I'll rewind to watch from the beginning. Sorry you missed it. Enjoy the replay. All right, time to wrap this up. We're wrapping it up. We are wrapping it up, everyone. We are wrapping it up. All right, guys, that's it for now. Oh, Roxanne Becky, thanks for watching. Thank you. All right, thanks, guys. Thank you, moderators. Thank you to all the lurkers out there. Thanks so much to the lurkers. Thanks to the donors. Thank you, EJ, for watching. EJ Borowski. And Damian Hill, thanks for watching. Melissa McQueen, too. And Paula Faust. All right, guys. That is it. Signing off. We'll see if there's significant news tonight. We will go on the air on Agenda Free TV. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. And Marcel Kern, thanks for watching, Marcel Kern and Kimberly Barr. Some people with the late thank yous. Thank you for coming in and saying thank you. All right, now I'm really wrapping it up. Okay, guys, that is it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon on our channels. Oh, Pastel Moon says have a nice night. Have a nice night, Pastel Moon. All right, once again, have a great night and great day wherever you are in the world, and we will do this again soon on one of the channels. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys. We will see you soon.